Hey everyone, Sweaty Zeus here. This is the boss guide for it's the last general we'll take on in the game, which is one of the seven spears guys, the one with the spear over there. If you remember, the first seven spears guy we fought, I said was one of the harder bosses. This one is definitely probably maybe the hardest mini boss in the game. I've heard a lot of people say it's like as hard, up there with Ishin and some of the harder bosses in the entire game. You can get a death blow on the guy on the left, which is what we're gonna do. You're gonna need to pop a gotchins and do like a kind of a certain angle to get to him. If you want, you can actually even death blow the boss, but then you're gonna have to take on two at once, which I think could be easier just to eliminate the one guy and then work on the boss all by himself. So I do put on bestowal here. I think it's the best move. Because we can wear through his first phase in like no time flat. If we get a bestowal from the backstab death blow we're gonna get right at the start, so that'll basically make it like a it'll be a two-phase fight, but like one phase in like a quarter, because he'll get worn down quick with bestowal on. But anyways, he's gonna do a couple things. He's got a spear, so obviously a lot of thrust. This dude Makiri or thrust and will be open for Makiri's probably more than anybody you'll face in the entire game. Like literally, like every fourth attack is a carryable thrust. He also does a sweep, which you've seen a million times as spear guys. You know how that looks. They kind of wind up and then bring it forward. His Makiri, when you Makiri him, it is a little weird. Your spacing's got to be right. Sometimes I find I'm a little too close to him. So when I get the prompt, what I like to do is back up a little bit. And you want to wait. For some reason, it seems like the timing on it is a little longer than anybody else. So a lot of times he will back up for it. So if you think he's going to do it, I wouldn't close distance on him. So just keep your distance, and that'll make the timing a lot easier. I just know sometimes when you're like right up in his grill, like the timing just feels off, or it won't trigger even if it seems like I'm doing the timing uh, pretty close to perfect. So I don't really know what causes that, but anyways. He'll also do a move where he doesn't attack, but he'll kind of spin the spear around his head like two or three times. And you can get hits in on that. I'll let you know when he does it. So, see there, I waited. That's the move there that I was talking about. Lots of Makiris. You gotta watch for the fire too, which we were just about to get into. And that's how fast it goes. There's this real slow move he does again where you can kind of get in a hit or two while he's swinging the spear over his head. And sometimes when he does that leap, there it is again. When he does the leap, you can kind of roll out of it and get the spacing to do another hit on him. But his reach is really long. Uh-oh, we're about in the fire. Uh-oh. And that's it. Now that looked a lot easier than it was. Um, this dude's really not too bad, but it can be a really difficult fight. I remember when I did this, it took me a lot of tries. So, main thing, like I said, is just getting that death blow and making it a fair fight, a one-on-one. And then if you go into bestowal, you'll make quick work of him. So this one, actually, I'm only at like 10 attack power too. So I think we're at 11. And also this guy's here. If you die during the fight and you can get spacing, you can get a revive off of him sometimes. So that'll help you out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at 11 attack power and only 18 vitality, which I just got enough for 19. So we're still short one prayer bead and healing gourd. So you should be able to do it anyways. What I'm trying to say. So good luck. If you have any questions, put them below in the comments. Let me know. I'll throw in a couple little slow-mo clips here and go over what I meant in more of a slowed down way where it's easier to break down. And yeah, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace. Alright, so here is his little wind up. He'll do like 3 passes. 1, 2, then a big swing. Boom. You can usually get a couple hits in. But just be sure to block. This is a big swing. That one I didn't time it right. Here's his mercuriable thrust. He does it from all different ranges. Here's a couple. He does one right on you, one where he'll kind of run at you. Just be on the lookout for those. There's also, so this he'll do actually after Mercury a lot of times, be on the lookout. I broke his posture there. And in between, you can do like a combat art. This is me just doing a Ichimonji. But yeah, just be on the lookout. He does do a sweep as well. I didn't get any, but he does do that also. And then he'll usually do that after. When he jumps, if you're right under him, you can dash out and get a couple quick hits that you see here. But when you're at a little bit of distance, you're going to definitely want to block because otherwise it's going to hit. Got a lot of reach. Here you can see me getting greedy. Definitely just don't get greedy. It's the biggest mistake always in these fights. Take the hits they give you. And if you keep doing that, you hit all your Mercuries. Again, he jumps. I block. And that's it.